What's going on, guys? It's your host and Visible DFS. Anyway, guys, I'm about to talk the DraftKings and Fanduel NBA DFS for December 14, 2019. Before I do so, as always, I'm gonna go and check a lineup from both FD and DK. And now I bring back a cover. The cover, I try to put a player that's not, one of those not non-popular players in the cover. All right. So at the end of the video, I will reveal who this player is. So by the time being, you guys can try to guess who he is. All right. Anyway, guys, so if you guys are here for the first time, please like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification. And if you haven't do so before, please do that. All right, I really appreciate you guys. So let's go and check out some lineups. All right, so very high scoring, so it's probably even gonna be better because you have Kawhi and Paul George going at it. So it's basically them two against Minnesota. So right now it's halftime right now. So let's see what's going on. Let's check out the winning lineup on FD against one of my lineups. So you have Jones in there, Young, Redick. So basically it's Harden. You have to have Harden. And of course I didn't play Harden in the big one. I play him other places, but not in the big one. So Crowder did really good. I thought about him, didn't play him. I do have James and Chris. As you guys see, I did come back and say Chris is a player I like. So I'm hoping this game can go to OT. If this game somehow get to OT, that will help me a lot. Alright, so I have 326 here. G. Richardson was basically my bad pick. I went with G. Hill and Jones because I tried to go with some star power. And I was expecting a little bit more. You have Maggie here, went for 40. If I have Maggie here, I could have go anybody. Most likely I would leave J. Rich in there. I would probably change Gigi Redick. So I guess that was good in a way because then again I did like Gigi Redick because of the fact that he was playing against his old team. But Richardson, for some reason, I play him too many times again today. Mostly all my lineups on that 777 has him in there. So I went G Hill. So he still ended up with 22, so no complaint there. Jones, of course, I went cheap there. And then I just went heavy over here. And those guys did pretty good. But I still think Embiid should have been better than that. Anyway, so alright, so that's one of my lineup. Any other lineup, most likely this lineup won't win it because there's got to be some people. Yeah, there's got to be some people coming later on. You have this guy with 3, so most likely gonna end up winning it. One of those guys. So let's see any other of my lineups. This lineup right here. That's the one I'm counting on because I have. Oh man, Corey Joseph is just bad. Forget about Corey Joseph. Look at Bogdanovic and also I have J. Rich there. Alright, so this lineup, the only good thing I have going on there, it's Chris, of course. And I have Crowder. I mean, not Crowder, George and Leonard. So those two guys, most likely I can see them get to 60 if Mini can keep that game close. And I think they will want George and Kawhi go sit down. Basically, Clippers has nobody else because Lou and Burby's out. So once Tick come back and should be able to rally them, and hopefully that's gonna be the case. And if that's the case, this one should go to the winning to win something. Just lately it's been minimum cash. I want a little bit more than just that. All right. And as far as DK, those lineups should cash, but not doing much. Montrezl, he's gonna be first. Being basically the main player now coming off the bench without Lou Williams, that's not really too good for him. But and Chris, man, basically, guys, if you guys saw that I comment in the bottom that Chris is the guy I really like, so hopefully you guys play him. And hopefully you guys went 100% on him. He was a free square, basically. Alright. Wiggins, I was expecting a little bit more, but still has time to do his thing. And also T, I was hoping he went one of those games, where he went for 40 plus. So we'll see. And then RG, very disappointed. Oh my goodness. All right, so some of the lineups I have here is that was the bottom lineup, but it has 143 left. And those two lineup definitely will cash, but all three of them should cash, possibly all four of them. All right, but just I don't want just cash. I want to be, somewhere on top. Top 10. That's what we want. We don't want just minimum cash in there. So anyway, let's check out the cheap plays. I like the slate for tomorrow. All right, so you have a lot of stars in that tomorrow slate. Some of them will sit. So let's check out the cheap plays and then we'll talk about it. As far as 5.5K and below, guys. Alright, so tomorrow we're gonna have Melton again with Jones. So pick your price and pick which one you want to go up. So I'm gonna go with the cheaper one most likely here, which is Jones, and massively I'm gonna use both of them. Alright, and as far as yeah, Jones. So and I also put both of them in there too. So Melton and Jones on both sides should share probably play about I don't know 26 20 22 minutes. Jones probably get it by a little bit. So as far as shooting guards, I put Hero and Tempo there. All right, tomorrow is a good night to be honest, a good day for stars and scrubs, because you have most likely a player like Kawhi will be missing that game, and Westbrook possibly gonna miss that game too. So that's why here gonna give you Paul, George, and Harden as the players most likely people gonna go to when one of the stars is out. All right, so OG right here at 5.2 against Brooklyn. So it's all depend on if Van Fleet gonna be out. If he's out, OG is definitely gonna be playing more minutes. All right. So that's gonna be dependent. But right now it looks like Van Fleet might be back. So I might not, I'm a big OG fan, but might not be tomorrow. Nance 3.7K definitely can go there. There's a chance Milwaukee then could blow them out. If that's the case, Nance could see a little bit more minutes. Mahimi basically is one of my favorite play for tomorrow. Alright, one of my favorite play for tomorrow. 4.2K. I like him. I have been playing him since he came back and hasn't been too bad. Of course, his minute was restricted, but I think tomorrow gonna be one of those days where he play more minutes. And there's a chance Thomas might be coming back. So if that's the case, then of course we all know there's a player that we might not wanna play, which is Ish. Might not wanna play, but not as much. Alright, because Thomas missed 4 games, so he might be on some kind of minute restrictions. Troy Brown, man, they need to give this guy more minutes. I think this guy is very talented. He actually the same kind of player with the guy they let go to the Phoenix Suns. The same kind of player, man. I guess I don't know if they just have something against those kind of players. Like I said, so Mahinmi, Paul Millsap, very cheap. So that's a guy you can go to if you not go there. If he is gonna miss this game, then you can go to your he's a guy coming off the bench who used to be started last year for OKC. Now he went to Denver and be on the bench. I'm not sure why he didn't stay there. In OKC, most likely he would have been started there. Maybe it's a money thing. So, but I guess they give him more money to be coming off the bench. Tucker had a great game tonight, but tomorrow is a whole brand new night. But one thing we know about Tucker is that the minutes are safe with him. And Derrick Jones also had a great game, and most likely in a back-to-back game, I can see him play beaucoup of minutes, plenty of minutes. I already talked about Brown, Hero, back-to-back. I like him. He's back. So definitely, if you're looking for a player that's on those price range, 5.5K and below, is a guy you can play. So Hero here, and then Tempo. His mid has been there, has been decent, but his shots have to be falling. But definitely a guy you can take a chance on. So let's go ahead now and check out my three core players, one cheap play, and of course the star of the segment for each side. Alright guys, so I already have the players set up for you guys. So for my cheap play, I'm gonna go with Jones as my cheap play on both sides. Jones will be my cheap play there. He is exactly 4K in both sides, so that's really good. As far as my star in, I'm gonna go with Butler in FD. Butler here in FD as my star, and I already talked about Jones, so as on the cheap play. And then I'm gonna go with, you have both Paul George or Bill, but I'm gonna go with Bill here as my star. All right, so there's still a chance where Clippers can say, I'm gonna bench both players, so and bench Paul George. So, all right, so if that's the case, then you have the choice. You have enough money to go with Giannis if you want. If you decide to either go take out George for Giannis or Bill for Giannis, because Giannis is actually great price there. And look at the price. I'd rather play Giannis over Harden or Luka, only 11.5K. All right, so here it is. But anyway, so yeah, I have Butler there against going Dallas. That's gonna be a game that's gonna be close. So it's not gonna be a blowout because Miami is pretty good, and me personally, I know I'm a Heat fan. I expect Miami to win this game after losing to the Lakers in today. The thing about the game today, man, LeBron James had 7 turnovers in the first quarter, and he only had what, 2 more after, but boy, he went off in the second half. Yeah, that's LeBron James. Jared Allen, I know they are playing Toronto, and I know he hardly played 30 minutes, but this guy has been amazing. So I'm still going to use him. He probably not going to be popular because of the matchup. Look at that. The most minute he plays basically where he played 34, he had 63, and that was against Cleveland. But against Miami, a good defensive team, so I guess he struggled a little bit. So basically, we'll see. Against Boston, he had 32. Against Toronto and others. So basically, so far, when he plays against a good team, he doesn't really go off like that. But at that price, I like him. I'm going to play him. So definitely one of my core players for FD. All right. So, yes, Jared Allen. As far as my other core player, I'm going to go with, I only have 4 players. I thought I had 5. I will put the other player after that. Ian Mahimi on both sides will be a core player for me. So I have him both on FD, and I also have him in ZK. Alright? In ZK. The reason I like him, Wagner will be out tomorrow. Alright? So Wagner or Wagner will be out. Mo Wagner will be out tomorrow. And for that case, I can see Ian Mahimi should be in the starting lineup. So hopefully we get the news before the game. Well, of course, it's going to be lag by then, but hopefully we get that before lag. Alright, so Mahimi is a core. I'm going to play him as a core player tomorrow. Alright, so and then in FD, who else I haven't talked about? Valanciunas. I know he had a bad game today, but I think tomorrow going to be the day against Washington. He going to do his thing. Of course, in FD, you cannot play 2 centers, but in ZK, I'm definitely going to play 2 centers there. Alright, the thing about it, you have Harden, you have Luka, and you have Giannis. In FD, all those guys you can play because they're all about the same price compared to ZK, where you have Giannis 11.5. So me personally, Giannis will be the guy I play there because I like Bill, I like Jimmy Butler, and I like Paul George. So because of those 3 guys, it's going to be hard for me to play one of those expensive guys except for Giannis in ZK. Alright, so for ZK, those 5 players are Jones, Bill, Paul George, Mahimi, and Valanciunas. Of course, Bill as my star in ZK. Alright guys, so as far as FD, the other player I'm going to put in there is Jones. Alright. I want to give you guys choices because I was thinking of putting Bill there. He's over 10K. I mean, like, look at the price here. Bill is 10.7, 1.4K more than DK. So I'm like, I'm gonna give you guys a cheap play. So and then leave. I do that on purpose. Make sure I leave. Let me go back so I can show you. Make sure I leave one point guard space open, one shooting guard space open, and one small forward space open. If you guys want to go ahead and add one of the stars there, you guys can easily do so. Alright, so let's say if you put Luka, let's put the most expensive player, which is Arden. Let's say if you put Arden, you still have 6 points. So you basically have a lot left, guys. So I wanted to do it that way just so you guys can do that. Alright, so let's put Jones back in there. Basically it's Jones, Butler, Derek Jones, Jared Allen, and Ian Mahimi. Alright, so and then of course those are my players. So that's basically it, guys. I appreciate you guys. Good luck. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification. Alright, don't spend money that you guys cannot afford to lose. And of course, the only thing left to say, oh, I gotta reveal that player for you guys. You guys probably already realize who it is based on who I have out there. So let's go ahead and reveal him. And then while I'm there, guys, I'm out. Alright, here, let's reveal it real quick. Alright, so the player is Mahimi. Alright.